Hi, it's Tia again, and today I'm going to be talking about how to ace college. So obviously you're going to college for the academic aspect, I should hope, because otherwise that's kind of a waste of money. So I'm just going to go over some things that I think you should do in order to succeed academically at a university. College is a lot like high school, but also not like high school at all. Words of wisdom right here. But here are some things that I specifically feel like you should know in order to succeed in college with your grades and thus allow yourself to get a good job in the future. Let's go! Okay, on the most basic level, I pretty much cut this down to 4 main points. First of all, be sure to stay organized, because if you don't, you're going to be really lost and confused. When you go to class, you may get lots of handouts, or maybe you'll get your homework back or something. But what you have to do is make sure that you're always organizing these papers you get back, like get a binder and just hole punch everything, and then order it by date, stuff like that, because when it comes down to exam time, you're going to really be glad that you have that to study through. Similarly, in the organization route, make sure that you make lists of everything you have to do, because you will forget something. Like it's just going to happen if you don't write it down. So whether that be sticky notes all over your desk that say, things I need to do this weekend or something, or make it on your computer or your phone. If it helps you remember, then it works for you. The next thing that I definitely think you should take into account is always do the work. I guess this should seem obvious that you should be trying to get all of your homework done, but also if there's optional work, try to do it, at least try. And this goes for the reading as well. Like for example, as an English major, I get a lot of reading, and sometimes I feel like I can't read it all in time. But at least attempt it, even if that means skimming, because it's still better than not doing it at all. Although really, you should be reading it thoroughly and taking notes and annotating. Do those things. Good kid. And the third point is make sure you don't get really distracted, especially during exam week. So don't party too hard, don't play too many video games the week of exams, because you're just gonna regret it. Also make sure to try to avoid social media, because it will ruin your life. Yeah! For the record, I'm actually very interested in working in social media, so this is ironic. Last but not least, number 4, make sure you talk to your professors and TAs when you have time, because they are an enormous help. I feel like I've said this in a past video, I think I did, but I'm stressing it again because it's so important. Make sure that you look up your professor or TA's office hours and work it into your schedule if you want to go, because sometimes I've been like, oh man, I should go to office hours, and then I look them up and I'm like, oh, it already happened this week and I can't go. So make sure you don't do that. Be organized, constantly be checking things, figure out when you can talk to professors, TAs, don't get distracted, especially during exam week. And last, do as much work as you can, optional or not. If you try to follow these 4 steps as closely as you can, then you will have a great academic experience in college. Good luck to you, and Tia out.